Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to online class. Today's class we are going to learn about the solution. In the day-to-day life we are using many substances that are mixed with some other substance. So mixture, already I learned that in the smaller classes about mixture. The mixture is a substance mixed with two or more substance that are not chemically combined. So in mixture we can able to easily separate the components present in the mixture. So the mixture, the component may be exists as a different phases, either solid, liquid or gas. In some of the mixture the component can be separated easily, and in some of the mixture the component cannot be separated easily. So now you can see here the mixture of salt water. The mixture of salt water, the solution is made of salt and water. Salt and water. So the water is going to be dissolved thoroughly into the water. The salt is going to dissolve thoroughly into the water. This is the mixture of sand and water. Sand and water. Here in this mixture we can able to separate. We can able to separate the sand and water by filtration. On filtration we can separate sand and water. But here in the salt plus water, we cannot able to mix, because the salt is going to be dissolved thoroughly into the water. So they make a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture. So the homogeneous mixture means what? It contains two different substances called what? Salt and water, but they mix together and form as a single substance. So that is called what? Homogeneous. So this type of homogeneous mixture is called solution. This type of homogeneous mixture is called solution. So now we are going to, in the day-to-day life we are come across many solution. So without sea water the life is not possible on the earth. So the sea water contain the mixture of water and many dissolved salt. Many dissolved salt. So the sea water contain minerals like sodium, chloride, magnesium, like that. So the salt water also one of the type of solution. And next the atmospheric air. The atmospheric air is the mixture of different types of air like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and the rare gases, helium, neon, argon, krypton, like that. So the atmospheric air also a kind of mixture. So in our day-to-day life we are living with the with solution. And then in plants, the plants obtain the nutrition from the soil in the form of solution only. So the plant they need the nutrition like nitrogen, phosphorus, magnesium. These are all they can absorb from the soil, and the nutrition also found in the form of solution. And the human body, the many solutions, the fluids like blood, lymph. The lymph is nothing but the body fluid, and urine. So these are all a type of solution. It contains what? Two or more components. So in day-to-day life we are living with the solution. And water play an important role in solution, because in water for drinking, washing, cooking, we are going to mix the water with some other substance to form a solution, as well as drinking coffee and juice, the aerated drinks, all are contain what? Water only. So the water may play an important role in the solution. So now in this lesson we are going to learn about the science of solutions. So, the solution, what is meant by solution? So, what is meant by solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substance. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substance, and the solution contain two part. The solution contain two part. One is called solute. And another one is called solvent. So, the solution is made of more than two components. So, one of the component is called what? Solute, and another component is called solvent. So, which one we called as solute and which one we called as solvent? The solute is nothing but, in solution, the component present in lesser amount. The compound present in lesser amount by weight. So, that we called as what? Solute. And then in solution, the compound which is present in larger amount. The solution, the component present in larger amount is called what? Solvent. For example, if you want to make a sugar solution, a tumbler of sugar solution, about 50 ml of water, you are going to add what? A teaspoonful of sugar. So, in that, which one is lesser amount? The solute particle. The sugar is a solute. So, because we are going to add lesser amount, and the larger amount is solvent, the water. So, in most of the solution, the water is act as a solvent. Now, the solute is distributed uniformly. So, uniformly throughout the mixture, throughout the solvent. So, the solute is going to uniformly mixed into the solvent to form a homogeneous mixture. So, like that, if you see that if you see the salt solution, the salt solution is going to be, the salt is going to dissolve in water and to form a homogeneous, because it distributed. Which one is distributed? The salt or sugar or the solute particles are distributed uniformly in the solvent and act as a what? Forming a homogeneous mixture. And the solvent acts dissolving medium. So, to the solvent only the solute particles are going to dissolve to form a solution. So, the solvent act as a dissolving medium, and the process of uniform distribution, the uniformly distributed. If you take here the salt solution, see that the salt solution, the salt plus water. So, which one is going to take a larger amount? Water and the salt is uniformly distributed throughout the solution. So, this distribution of solute into solvent, distribution of solute. See, you can see the clear solution. You can see the clear solution. You cannot find the salt particle in the tumbler, because it is uniformly distributed. So, the distribution of solute in the solvent is called what? Dissolution. By the dissolution only the solution is going to be formed. So, now we are going to see the types of solution. So, the types of solution, the binary means two. So, the solution contain only two component. One solute particle and one solvent particle are called what? Binary. Binary means two. Binary means two, and trinary means three, tetranary means four components present in the solution is called what? Tetranary solution, binary solution. binary solution, it contains only two, means one solute particle and one solvent particle. In the trinary, two solute particle and one solvent particle, and tetranary, three solute particle and one solvent particle. If you go for coffee, you can see that mixed with coffee powder, sugar, milk as well as water. So how many substances are present? 4 substances. So that type of solution we called as what? Tetranary. Trinary, and if you are going to add water with salt and sugar, so that is trinary. And binary, salt solution and sugar solution. So here what is meant by binary solution? The solution must at least consists of two component. Bi means 2, tri means 3, and tetra means 4. So the binary solution, it consists of only 2 components. The 2 component, one is solute and another one is solvent. And such solution which made of what? The solute and the solvent is called what? The binary. So here we are going to take one of the binary substance, the copper sulfate. The copper sulfate salt, and we are going to mix this with water. So this is what? Copper sulfate salt solution. So here we are going to mix 2 components. One is solute. This one is taken as what? Solute, because very lesser in weight, and this one is taken as what? Solvent. So water is taken as a solvent because we are going to take larger quantity, and then the copper sulfate is lesser quantity. If you are mixing, what is going to be distributed? The solute particles are distributed evenly throughout the solvent, to form a binary solution. Because why it is called a binary solution? It contains only one solute particle and one solvent particles. So the binary solution can be classified based on the solvent only. So the binary can be classified as solid solution. It can be classified as solid solution, liquid solution, and gaseous solution. So the binary solution based on the solvent. So here all the solvents are here solid. Solid means here all the solvents are solid. And liquid solution, here all the solvents are liquid, and in gaseous solution all the solvents are gas. So we are the solution, the characteristics of solution is based on the solvent component only. So here there are different types of binary solution. One is solid solution. There are 2 different phases, or 2 different, one is solute and one is solvent, and in this case the solute is solid and the solvent also solid. So example is alloy. You know that already I have learned that in metallurgy, alloy, mixture of 2 or more metals. So all the metals are in solid state. So here the solution is made. Solution is nothing but what? Don't think that solution is always in a liquid state. Not like that. A solution means it contains 2 or more components or 2 or more substance mixed to form a homogeneous substance is called one solution. And here the 2 metal. So here the 2 metals, metal and again metal is going to form an alloy. And next the solute is liquid and solid. The solvent is solid, because here the liquid means what? Here the liquid substance is going to take in a lesser quantity and the solid substance is going to take a greater one. In that amalgam, already I said the amalgam. Which one is the main component of amalgam? Mercury, sodium mercury amalgam. it is used in dental filling. So this is one of the solution, the amalgam, silver amalgam or sodium amalgam. This can be represented as what? Na, sodium amalgam. And next type, the next type is liquid solution. Liquid solution means all the solvents are found in the form of liquid state. First with solid and liquid. So already you know that the sugar solution, salt solution, these are all what? What type of solution? Liquid solution only. In this case we are going to take the solid salt particle or the sugar crystals or solute, and water is taken as what? Solvent to form what? Sodium chloride. This is nothing but what? Salt water. This is nothing but salt water. And next liquid. Both are liquid. So the liquid, the ethyl alcohol dissolve in water. The ethyl alcohol dissolve in water. Even though in our day to day life we are going to mix water in milk. The milk also liquid state and water also liquid state, both can form a solution. So here one more example, ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is soluble in water. So this is one of the solution of liquid. Ethyl alcohol also what state? Liquid. And already you know that water is in liquid state. So liquid. Next one, gas and liquid. So the gas and liquid, where it is possible, because carbon dioxide, oxygen, these are all dissolved in water. The aerated drinks, what you are drinking, the Pepsi Cola, then 7-Up, everything, these are all dissolved. The soda water, otherwise you can take as soda water. The soda water is dissolved carbon dioxide in water. So the carbon dioxide is in gas and water is in liquid. By this it can form a solution, soda water. Soda water is what type of solution? Gas liquid solution. And next, so here in the liquid solution, all the liquids are act as a solvent. And then in solid solution, the solids are act as a solvent. And next one, the gaseous solution, the gas are act as a solution. First liquid and gas. Liquid and gas, here the liquid is the solute. Solute means what? Smaller quantity. And the solvent, this one is solvent is larger one. So here we are going to take the larger gas. So the water vapor in had nothing but the humidity, you can say that humidity, the water vapor in the air can be considered as one of a solution. And next, gas and gas. So this is solute and this one is solvent, both are in same phase. So mixture of helium gas, helium oxygen gas. So this mixture can be used in the deep sea divers. If they are going deep into the sea, they took the oxygen cylinder. The oxygen cylinder contain the mixture of helium, because the helium is helpful in not to bend. Because of the pressure, the blood veins are going to be bent. To avoid that, the oxygen can be contained with the helium. So helium oxygen mixture, this is one of the type of gas solution. So these are all the types of gas solution. So the solution, the property of the solution is depends upon the solvent. So the solvent based on the solvent only we are going to naming the solution. So here the solvent is taken as what? Solid, so that it is called what? Solid solution. And here the liquid can be taken as solvent, so it is called liquid solution. And here the gas is taken as solvent, so it is called what? Solvent solution. So these are, so based on the number of component, the solution can be classified as binary, trinary and tetranary. And next one, we are going to classify the solution based on the solvent. So you know that the universal solvent, because the most of the substance are soluble in water, so that the water is called the universal solvent. So based on this, based on the solvent, we are going to classify the substance. The solution can be classified as aqueous solution and non-aqueous solution. Aqueous and non-aqueous. Aqueous means what? Water. Aqua means water. So universal solvent, not all, every substance cannot dissolve in water, but some of the substance they are not soluble in water, so they need some other solvent. Like, so some substance they do not dissolve in water, so they can dissolve. What are the some other solvent? Ether, benzene, alcohol. Ether, benzene, alcohol are considered as a solvent other than what? Water. So all the substance cannot, almost many substance can be dissolved in water. Only some of the organic substance are not soluble in water, that can be soluble in other solvent like what? Ether, benzene, alcohol. And based on this, we are going to classify the solution. Based on this, based on the solvent, water is act as a solvent, they can be called as what? Aqueous solution. And here other solvent. Other solvent is taken as what? The other substance is taken as solvent, that is classified as what? Non-aqueous solution. So based on the solvent or water is act as a solvent, it is called aqueous solution. And if water is not act as a solvent, it is called what? Non-aqueous solution. Now we are going to see that what is meant by aqueous solution. So now here see that the solution in which one is act as solvent? The water. Water is act as a solvent. It is called what? Aqueous solution. It is called aqueous solution. Because most of the ionic substance, because the water is called the polar solvent. Water is called polar solvent. So that most of the ionic components, most of the ionic compounds are soluble in water and form what? The aqueous solution, because they are more ready. And then what? The covalent compound. So the covalent compounds are mutual sharing. So there is no polar ends in this. And the ionic compounds have polar ends, so that it can be easily soluble in water. And then for example, salt solution, common salt, this one is salt plus water, and here we are going to take copper sulfate solution. The copper sulfate solution, the copper sulfate salt plus water. So here the copper sulfate is act as a solute and water is act as a solvent. So to make a homogeneous substance, homogeneous means what? Single phase. You can see this, the two substances are present. What are the two substances? Copper sulfate and water. After dissolving, the solute is going to be dissolved thoroughly into solvent to make a homogeneous mixture. This mixture is called what? The solution. And here the water is act as a solvent, so that it is called aqueous solution. So what is meant by aqueous solution? The solution in which water is act as a solvent is called what? Aqueous solution. And next, non-aqueous solution. Non-aqueous, from the word itself you came to know that non-aqueous, other than water. other than water. Some of the substance they are not soluble in water, so they need some other solvent, like what are the some other, the alcohol, benzene, ether, carbon disulfide, acetone, these are all act as a solvent, and this solvent is used to act as a solvent for the substance which are not soluble in water. So, what is meant by non-aqueous? The solution in which other than water, here the water is not act as a solvent, other than water act as a solvent is called what? Non-aqueous. It is called non-aqueous solution. So, what are the other than water the solvents are? Alcohol, benzene, ether, carbon disulfide and acetone. You can see here then sulfur. The sulfur is going to be dissolved in carbon disulfide and iodine, and as well as carbon tetrachloride. Here the carbon disulfur can be dissolved in carbon tetrachloride or carbon disulfide to form a solution, but the sulfur cannot dissolve in water. So, that these are all about that called as what? Non-aqueous solution. These are all called as what? Non-aqueous solution. So, based on the solvent, if the solvent is act as a water is act as a solvent, it is called aqueous solution. Other than water, the remaining substance like benzene, ether, carbon disulfide, alcohol, these are all act as a solvent, mean they are called what? Non-aqueous solution. And the next class we will see about based on the amount of solute particle. Thank you.